Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Also, hope you're doing well. So it was a day 3 between Pakistan and Sri Lanka test match today. So it was a good start for Pakistan. It was a good day, but I think the batting was a bit slow today. So firstly, the openers did bat well. I think Sami Aslam could have played a bigger knock. They both drove the ball really well. Shan Masood played an awful sweep, to be honest. He exposed his stump a bit too much and got bowled in the end for 50 odd. Both of the openers, I feel that they could have gone at the milestones. Sami Aslam, I think, problem is that he's getting starts and getting out. He's not playing a longer innings. He's not showing his potential that to be able to play a longer innings. He's yet to get a test 100. Azhar Ali batted beautifully, but he batted, I think, slowly, and it was a gritty knock, to be honest. I think the run scoring was quite slow today. I think 2 point something they run it, only 202 runs scored in the whole day, entire day. Probably the slowest test match session. Probably people will say that today the day was a little bit, it was a boring day of cricket, to be honest. Azhar Ali batted well, grittily. I think only hit 3 fours in his whole innings, but he crossed 5,000 runs, 8 Pakistani to do so. Played really well. Asad Shafiq, I think, threw his start, 39 of 119 balls. Babar, especially, the most criticism, I would feel that he should have not played that shot, to be honest. You had 3 balls left in the entire day's play, and he could have easily left that ball. He probably dabbed at it and he gave a catch to the wicketkeeper. He could have left that ball and probably survived 3 balls, and Pakistan would have been on 266 for 3 maybe. It would have been a much better position. Now the new batsman would have to come tomorrow. I think the reason why the openers batted slow is because the batsman Azhar Ali especially batted slow is because openers got out back to back. Wickets fell, so probably they did not want to take risks, so they probably went for the innings building phase. But probably seeing the fate of this test match, it looks like the match is probably shifting towards a draw. There is a high chance that this match is going to go towards a draw. If Pakistan crosses Sri Lanka tomorrow, then probably probably this match will end in a draw, because it will be very difficult for Pakistan to bowl Sri Lanka out. The wicket seems very slow. Herat it's the ball on the pads really well, and probably was impressive again, picked up 2 wickets. So tomorrow we will see the main man who has been had a lot of criticism on this selection, Suhail. Let's see how he performs tomorrow with the bat. Hopefully he will do well, inshallah, for Pakistan's sake. And Suhail, then we have Sarfraz. So probably they might score quickly at a quicker rate tomorrow. We will see Sarfraz. Sarfraz is a player who gets going immediately. He's not a player who will try to build a knock. He probably gets going straight away. So probably he will try to accelerate the run rate tomorrow. All depends on how we bat, how long we can shift this test match. Hopefully the result will be in favor of Pakistan. But yes, in the day it was not a much day of joy for the Sri Lankans. Probably at the end of the day, that wicket probably would given them a little bit of joy, but not a day that they would like to celebrate about. It was really hot. Pakistan have a very good record in UAE, in Abu Dhabi especially. They have never lost a test match in this ground, so hopefully they can maintain their good record. So tomorrow's task is probably try to nullify Sri Lanka's lead. Azhar needs to kick on and probably get a double 100 at least. First get to his century, then get to 100. He's on 74, so probably only 26 away from 100, so he needs to get 100. He needs to badly get 100 tomorrow, and then try to make it big and try to nullify the leads as possible. And then Sarfraz and Haris especially, and the tail, all need to contribute and bat around him, support him at the other ends, and Azhar needs to play a bigger knock and then try to get a lead. Especially the more lead they get, the more they will bat. Probably lose the chances of Sri Lanka winning this game will reduce. And probably even if Pakistan get bowled out, try to not allow Sri Lanka to get a huge lead. Probably maybe a lead below 50 runs, okay, is affordable, but don't allow them to get a lead of like 100 runs or more than at least 50-60 runs. That will be a little difficult. So yeah, nullify the score and try to get out of Sri Lanka's score, get close to 500, and then look to put Sri Lanka to bat in again and probably try to get a chance. Tomorrow will be an important day. Let's hope that Azhar Ali gets 200. At the Avaldes of 100 is only 21 runs away from overpassing Zahir Abbas, the great Zahir Abbas. So hopefully he will do that tomorrow, and hopefully the result will be in favor of Pakistan's sake. And he probably is filling the gap after the Miss U era. So take care everyone, and goodbye. Hopefully Pakistan could come on top.